So if you're watching this video, you probably want to upgrade your gear in 2023, and this is the perfect video to kind of give you a guideline on which cameras you should be using to up your content. What's up y'all, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is just Kara ZA, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best top 5 cameras for content creators in 2023. So we're going to be judging these cameras based on size, autofocus, and a flip out screen, because it's super important that when you're recording your content you're able to see yourself, right? So the first camera that I'm going to be talking about is the Nikon Z30 or Z30 as some of you may pronounce it. Now this is a great camera for vlogging as it has good stabilization, the autofocus is amazing, and that it has great face and eye detection. It shoots in 4K, it's super compact, it's great for photos because it also has interchangeable lenses, and I feel like it's just the perfect girl for you, you know, or boy. Also, when we're talking about a camera that has great autofocus, we're talking about a camera that is able to do this, right? You see how that just came into frame and it's super in focus, and as soon as I remove it, it's back to focusing on my face. So this is super ideal when you're on the move, you know, you don't have time to be adjusting it yourself. A camera like that then becomes handy in that regard. So another camera to consider is the Canon R10. It's a relatively new camera, but it's great for beginners because it literally has everything you need. It's a mirrorless, it shoots in 4K as well as in 1080p. Most of them, if I say 4K, doesn't mean that it doesn't shoot in other resolutions. I'm just highlighting that 4K because I mean that's the hype right now. It's compact in sizing, it has that flip out screen that we want, the autofocus is great, and it's also great with taking pictures as it's 24 megapixels, and I think it shoots around 15 frames per second. So I feel like it's the full package, but I have heard that it's not advised for vlogging. You can vlog with it, but the lenses that are compatible with it are not wide enough to kind of give you that, you know, when you're vlogging you want everything, or you want people to see where you are and your scenery and things like that. So it is limited in that regard. Otherwise, it's great for videos like this where you're just sitting talking to the camera, you know, if it's a podcast or live streaming, it's great for those things, and it's, you know, one to consider. So now let's look at the Sony cameras, starting from the Sony ZV1 to the Sony ZV-E10 to now the Sony ZV-1F, right? So all of these cameras I would recommend for content creation, because if we're judging it based on the sizing, they are all compact, they are all easy to use, they all have great autofocus, and they all shoot 4K, and they're just, the sizing for me, it's super amazing, especially as a content creator. You can literally put this in your bag, carry it every day like your cell phone at this point. So I would recommend all those cameras. They all have their pros and cons, so you might want to just do your research more on that, but I do know that the Sony ZV1 and the Sony ZV-1F do not have interchangeable lenses, so it's more of a point and shoot camera, but for the most part they really do all have the same things, and you know, you can consider that. So the other camera that I would recommend is the famous, I feel like, the M50, right? She's still a fighter in these streets, and I actually have someone who is using it currently, and I asked her to give me a review in terms of, like, you know, how's that been like. So she says it's a good entry-level camera, portable, lightweight, and easy to use. The video quality is crispy. The kit lenses doesn't do much of a job. Anything other than that, it gives you great photos too, right? So it's a good camera. The fact that it has interchangeable lenses, so you can also play around. If you do not like how the kit lens is treating you, you are able to just play around with lenses and find a lens that is great for you. So I would recommend the M50. I think there is an M50 Mark II out already, so you know, it's ever evolving, and I just find it to be a great camera to use because it's also great with pictures as well, like she mentioned, and that's a camera that you should definitely consider. So now another camera to consider in 2023 as a content creator is the camera that you have at your disposal right now. Now I know a lot of you guys are gonna hate me for this, but it's true. You know, we are so obsessed with gear and upgrading, but have you fully maximized the camera that you have right now? If the answer is no, then, you know, calm down, use the camera that you have until you feel like, you know what, you've outgrown it, it's time for, you know, you want to up your content, it's time for an upgrade. Then I believe that these cameras that I've mentioned will be of utmost help, but for the most part, what you have right now is the best that you have right now, so make the best of it and have it be that. Other than that, if the Sony ZV-E10 is what caught your attention, then lucky for you, I have an unboxing video on my channel right now, so please go check it out and see if that's the girl for you, the camera for you. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope that this video was of value for you, and please give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any of these cameras. Share with us your experiences, and I'll see you next time with another video. Bye.